So my dear students, I did throw a topic before you, practice of language across curriculum, or implementation of the strategy called LAC in our educational institution. I told you that it's a teamwork. It's a teamwork of the administrators, head of the institution, language teachers, and other subject teachers. What should administrators do for the implementation of language across curriculum? Can anyone tell me? Jasila, what should administrators do? What is the role of the administrators? I think you know that administrators are the people who are providing financial support, who are deciding or who are declaring the policy of a particular institution and such things. So what is the role of the administrator? So what should administrators do for the implementation of language across curriculum? Jasila?
Sorry, sir.
Yes. Then yes, I may move the question to anyone else. Yes, I may call someone else. Sneha, can you tell me, Sneha? What is the role of the administrator?
Hello, sir.
What is the role of the administrators in the implementation of language across curriculum in an educational institution?
Hello, sir. Welcome. Hello.
Yes, right, Sneha, you can tell. It's audible. Yes.
Sir.
Yeah. Tell us. Tell us, Sneha.
Sir, I'm Snetha, not Sneha. Sorry.
Sorry, then Sneha is there. Yes. Sneha. So I think yes, it can be answered by Anushri. Anushri, tell me.
Sir?
Yeah.
Sir, I think administrators should select those teachers who know language very well.
Yeah, you're exactly correct, Anushri. Your point is a wonderful point. Actually, the administrators recruit or give appointment for teachers. So when giving appointment for teachers, I mean giving appointment for some other subject teachers like geography, biology, mathematics, chemistry, physics, the administrators should verify that such teachers too have got some communication skill or linguistic skill in English language. Because language across curriculum can be implemented, or it is a strategy which demands English language teaching or the target language teaching in the language classroom as well as other subject classrooms. So the other subject classroom, the teachers of other subject The other subject teachers also should be some people who have got some commanding power in the target language, that is English language. That's a wonderful point, Anushri. So this is the duty of the administrators. They should appoint teachers not only on the basis of the subject competency, but also on the basis of their commanding power in the language. Here, English language. Well done, Anushri. Then Ashwati, tell me, what is any other thing can be done by administrators? Yes, tell me. There are two Ashwadis, and my question is to Ashwati PV. Yes.
So audible?
You're audible.
I have the same opinion, sir. They should select the teachers those who are really fluent in the languages.
And anything else from the administrators?
Sorry, sir, I have no idea.
Yeah, yes, it's all right. Then Ashwati Yadav, I think she was trying to tell something. Ashwati, are you there?
Sir, I didn't get any other points.
Yes, then I may move the question to, yes, well. Rasna, I have got any points.
Sir, വേറൊന്നും
Mariam B.
അറിയില്ല.
Yes, Mariam, yes, all right. Mariam B.
Sir, they can give funds to provide high-tech labs, etc.
Yes, pardon, I haven't heard. Yes, tell me.
Sir, they can give funds to provide high-tech lab, etc.
Yes, you're exactly correct, Mariam B. Yes, actually, this is a new strategy, and this is maybe something expensive. Sometimes you may have to provide different facilities. You know, there is a course in Surrey College, Functional English, and it was introduced in 1998, and I was a student of the first batch of that Functional English degree course. And in 1999 or 2000, I think so, the management constructed a language lab there. There is an advanced language lab in Surrey College. It was it's just for the language students, the BA Functional English students. But here we have to teach an effective language or the correct language to all the students, regardless to their subject. I mean, if it is in school, then you have to offer or you have to build a very good language lab which can be used by all the students. So it requires some financial support. So the administrators should not hesitate to offer enough financial support for implementing the strategy called language across curriculum. So they can provide some high-tech language lab facilities. They should be ready for that. Yes, well done, Mariam. Then Afra, do you feel that something else can be done by management administrators?
I feel that administrators should ensure that teachers are guiding students and to speak in English
Yeah.
in a good way.
Yes, administrators should ensure that teachers, all the teachers, not only the language teachers, but all the teachers are giving some guidelines. So they are motivating the students for teaching in English, speaking in English language or communicating in English language. And here, during the time of the appointment itself, the administrators should tell the teachers tell the candidates that they should be communicating in English language by using the correct sentences and usages, just for motivating the students to communicate in the language. Then I may ask you another question. We have told that, as some of you told, we have to appoint the subject teachers to on the basis of their commanding power in English language. But the matter is that we are going to implement the strategy, we are going to practice the strategy, and there may be some teachers who have already got appointment. Then what can the administrators do for them? Because we have to make use of these teachers too for language across curriculum. Hanan.
Sir?
Yeah, I think then someone was trying to tell something. Yes. Who is that?
Faisal, sir.
Faisal, just tell.
The administrators can provide effective training for the existing teachers.
Yeah, that's a very good point. That's an amazing point. So the administrators should provide some training. Maybe.
Sir, what about FDP program?
Yeah. Some programs. There should be some programs, some classes to train the existing teachers. If the existing teachers are not very good at language, at English language, then the administrators can provide them some language training by using some experts in the field. So all these things can be done by the administrators. So they should be ready to give all the support to the faculty members or the head of the institution to implement the strategy. As I told, it's a teamwork. And without the support of the administrators, without the assistance of the administrators, it may not be possible. So these are some aspects related to the administrators. Now we can think about the head of the institution. Now, what is the role of the head of the institution in the case of or in implementing this strategy in the educational institution? And this question can be answered by yes, Mohsina. Can you tell me what's the role of the
Sir, please repeat.
Tell us.
Provide well education facilities.
Yeah. Yes, here the head of the institution should provide all the facilities for the faculty members to implement the strategy. We're told that the administrator's duty is to provide some facilities like high-tech language lab and such things. And here the head of the institution should inform the administrators, or he should submit some proposals before the administrators by mentioning the requirements which is needed for the facilities for language across curriculum. So the head of the institution should be capable of making the administrators realizing the importance of implementing this strategy called language across curriculum at the educational institution, just for enhancing the communication skill of the students. The head of the institution should tell them, sir, we have to improve the communication skill of our students. So there is a new strategy called language across curriculum. So we have to provide different facilities for the teachers. So he should submit a proposal, or he should submit the requirements. He should make the administrators realize the requirements for implementing such a strategy called language across curriculum. It is this duty. Then anything else?
Sir,
Yeah.
They can conduct good programs.
Yes, if you can conduct good programs. Who has given the answer? Just been.
Just
Yeah, just been. You're right. So here again is the duty of.
What about creating an assessment committee headed by the principal to look over the look over effective communication issues?
Yeah, well, I will tell 2 points. Okay, now just been told about organizing some programs. Yes, the head of the institution should organize different programs for faculty members and at the same time for the students. I mean, like bringing some language experts or organizing some programs which can improve the language of the students. So the head of the institution can organize different programs. And what Renit told is forming a committee for assessing the existing skill of the teachers and students, the linguistic skill of teachers and students. So there should be a committee for assessing the language skills. Okay, you're right, Renit. Then yes. Yes. Lulu. Anything else for this?
I think we can give rewards to those who communicate effectively in English language or
that's also very good. Offering some rewards for some teachers who are speaking in English language, who are motivating the students, who are taking some special measures for improving the communication skill of the students. Or actually, we have to create a committee for language across curriculum. There should be a coordination, because language across curriculum can be practiced only with the cooperation of subject teachers and language teachers. So there should be a committee and there should be a coordinator, and the committee should monitor the program. Then the person who is working hard for the implementation of language across curriculum should be rewarded by the head of the institution. Yeah. Then see, actually, I told you that there is a difference between administration and management. In an educational institution, administrators are those who are providing financial support and such things. And headmaster or the head of the institution is the real manager of an educational institution. Because management is the process of coordinating the activities of a group of people in a particular organization or institution to reach the goals and aims of that institution. So the duty of headmaster, one of the duties of headmaster is distribution of works. For implementing language across curriculum, we have told that language teachers have got role, subject teachers have got role. And by recognizing the skills, the linguistic skills of different teachers, the headmaster should distribute works among them. And I told you that there should be a coordinator for language across curriculum. That if some other teacher other than the language teachers is showing a better linguistic capability, then the headmaster should make him the coordinator. So the headmaster should recognize the linguistic skills of different teachers, and he should distribute works on the basis of the linguistic skills of the teachers. And at the same time, the headmaster should create a team spirit in the minds of the teachers. And this is something important, because I always tell that you can see jealousy among teachers. So if there is no mutual understanding between the teachers or among the teachers, then we cannot implement this strategy, because there should be mutual understanding between the language teachers and the subject teachers. So the head of the institution should be capable of creating some team spirit. He should be approaching different teachers in a psychological manner. He should be a coordinator. He should not blame any person before other teacher. He should know about different teachers, and he should create a sort of a relationship, a sort of better relationship among the teachers. So, and he can call meetings of the teachers at regular intervals. So this is what can be done by the head of the institution. I think you have got the point. Yes, you can add more points. I think you have got the basic ideas. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Then any other point? If you have got any other point, you can just tell.
Sir, the head can put forward proper timetables, enabling the students to find effective extra time.
Yeah. The head can provide proper timetable for giving students for extra practice. Yeah. Yes, you're right. Yes. Who has told that?
So what about remedial teaching?
Yes, remedial teaching also will be. So, and here again, the head of the institution should organize or conduct some diagnostic tests to know about the real cause.
Level of students.
Yeah, the real causes behind the lack of linguistic ability among the students, and on the basis of their problems, on the basis of the causes, the real causes behind the lack of linguistic ability, the head of the institution should offer, or the head of the institution should encourage the teachers to provide remedial teaching. Remedial teaching. Okay. Now we can come to the faculty members. We have told that administrators have got role, the head of the institution have got role, then language teachers and subject teachers. So I will tell you some points. Here, language teachers should teach general vocabulary, and subject teachers should teach subject-related vocabulary. You see, some technical terms are there related to different subjects. You can see some technical terms in physics. You can see some technical terms in mathematics. You can see some technical terms in history. You can see some technical terms in economics. You can see some technical terms in computer science. You can see some technical terms in some other subjects. So here it is the duty of the language teacher to teach the general vocabulary, and the other subject teachers should teach subject-related vocabulary. Yes? Yes?
Yes.
Then,
yes, sir.
Yeah. Then the language teacher should teach the functional items in the language classroom, and the subject teacher should give opportunity for practicing such functional items in their classroom. For example, there is a functional item called had been. If you use had been plus ing form of the verb, it will be denoting an action which started in an earlier point of past and which had been continuing till a later point of past. For example, if you tell World War II had been going on between 1939 and 1945. Yes. So the language teacher should teach functional items. For example, the language teacher will teach or should teach had been, how to use had been with ing form. Then the history teacher should make them use the word in a sentence like World War II had been going on between 1939 and 1945. We told that there should be continuous practice. Language is a skill subject, so there should be opportunities for practicing the items which are learned in a language classroom. So language teachers should teach the functional items, and other subject teachers should offer opportunities for practicing such functional items in their classrooms. Got it? Yeah. Right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
As we haven't got enough time, so I may just tell other points, okay? I think you will be able to follow. The language teacher should teach how to create definitions. The way of creating definitions. Nowadays, most of the people are not able to create their own definitions. If we ask some question, then they will tell the features of such items. They are not able to give a complete definition by using their own words. So there are different ways for creating a definition. For example, if you define democracy, you can tell democracy is a state of society where decisions are taken and implemented by accepting the views of majority. This is by using is. Democracy is. Then you can define it in another way. A state of society where decisions are taken by accepting the views of the majority is called democracy. So you can use is called, is known as, is titled as, or democracy is. So there are different ways of creating definitions. The language teacher should teach the students how to create definitions by making use of different sentence patterns. And the subject teachers should give opportunities for creating their own definitions in their own words. So there should be this sort of teamwork. Yes, got it? I think there is no need for more explanation. You're able to follow me. Yes, you can give examples. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And then the language teacher should teach prefixes and suffixes. And the subject teachers can make use of such prefixes and suffixes. For example, there is a suffix called ism. The language teacher should teach them if you add a suffix ism, ism, ism at the end of a word, then it will be denoting some vision, some philosophy, or some view. And in the social science classroom, the social science teacher should tell about this ism when they are teaching nationalism, yes, communism, socialism. So this style of teaching should be there. The language teacher can teach the prefixes and suffixes, and the subject teacher should make them use such prefixes and suffixes in their own sentences. I'm sorry, the meeting is almost over. I will be coming back after 3 or 5 minutes. Yes, I just end this one, okay, because this is Zoom, not Google Meet. Yes, you can come.
Okay, sir.